We didn't change our glasses. Do we care?
Nope.
Are you going to sleep?
I know. I love my bed.
I love my bed.
I very often will like be going to bed at night. I'm like, I love my bed. I love my bed.
Bed.
So grateful for my bed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Should turn my phone. It was plugged in. Roll the intro.
Roll the intro.
Roll the intro. Today we are talking about
Sleeping
sleep.
and the lack of it.
If I do not get, as everybody in my family knows, my sleep,
Yeah.
I am not a nice person.
Cranky.
Very cranky.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a good day for
No.
me.
This whole week, we have been going to bed late, and I've been having to get up early.
Us too.
Okay, here's a question. What's your like optimal bedtime?
For me, 9.
Okay, yeah, like for me, like between 9 and
Like,
10.
I'm sleeping at 9.
Oh, like
Like
asleep
sleeping
at 9.
We put the girls down at 8 o'clock as their bedtime. They usually end up going down around 8:30. Optimal time for me to go to sleep, I would like to say, is 9.
Their bedtime's 8, but they go down at 8:30.
Okay, they're asleep. They go back to sleep at 8:30.
I've been staying up like downstairs until about 11 o'clock every night, and then I have to get up at 6. And I mean,
That's just,
oh yeah.
killer.
And after a few days of that, like I'm now waking up ticked off. Like I don't know, something happened. And Chris is like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, just like totally bit his head off, like just right out the gate. I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be a rough day." It's on you after a while.
Where's on you? I noticed Monday nights I tend to have trouble with falling asleep. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because the Bachelorette is on.
Oh.
The Bachelorette is on.
That makes
so
sense.
here I am fully like in tune to the Bachelorette and completely engaged that like, of course.
What's
I don't
happening?
Sleep then.
No, you're all wound up.
Yeah, all wound
All
up.
stirred
so I
up.
tend to not sleep as well on Monday nights because of the Bachelorette. But also the snoring thing
Oh,
is
yeah.
an issue for us.
I think that's a lot of households.
I think that is a lot of, I know it's a lot of households too. But, so, these handy dandy earplugs on Amazon, I got them. They're fabulous. Like, fabulous. You can feel them in your ears. Like, they really do
Okay.
work wonders.
That's my thing. 'Cause I remember you told me you got these, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about having something in my ear for sleeping.
Yes.
It was to that level.
I got my ginormous fan here and my melatonin. So, you want my top 3 recommendations of what I use to sleep. It's these 3 things.
Yeah.
Oh, and I got my children's noise machine
You have a noise machine?
for the kids.
Oh.
Do your kids not sleep with the noise machine?
No, they have a TV.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, I learned something, and I learned this from having this Calm app. I don't like water sounds when I'm going to sleep.
I do. I love the rain.
I don't. I like rain, yes,
Okay.
but like rivers or
Sound.
oceans or things like I don't like that.
Then you have to go by.
Yeah, it makes you want to pee. It does.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. The fan noise.
And also, I don't like crickets. Because then it makes me think I actually have a cricket in my room.
Oh my god.
And I don't want that. I don't want that.
Don't want that.
No.
You have to have a fan
I
going?
have to have a fan going.
Okay, me too.
Yeah. It's got to be cold.
Okay, me too.
Yeah, if it's warm, I struggle.
Honestly, when we went on our cruise, that was like one of the biggest things is like the sleep thing. And I'm like, do I bring my fan? You know what? We have 2 of these, so I ended up bringing one of these. It was fabulous with my earplugs, and
Tell me you listen to the ocean one.
I didn't. Little things keep me up at night that I just stir around and just like, and once I'm up, I'm up. And
And it's all over.
honestly, what I try to do a good job at is not looking at the clock.
Oh,
If I look at the clock and it's like 4 o'clock or later, so 4, 5, 6, 7, like I will get up. I'm like, I'm not gonna sleep anymore. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna get up. Like
I might as well just start the day.
I might as well just
Yep.
rip the Band-Aid off and let's get stuff done.
I always, if I look at the clock, which honestly I do, I always look at the clock. But if I look at the clock, I try to tell myself like, oh, I still have a whole nother hour.
Yep.
I try to like convince myself that that's a lot of time.
Like, do you have trouble turning off your brain though?
Every night.
Okay.
That's
But,
why I listen to
like,
stories.
The middle of the night.
Oh yeah, middle of the night. Yeah, if I wake up in the middle of the night and because I always have to pee like 100 times in the middle of the night. Yeah.
Really?
Really? Like I get up at least. I mean, I'm up every single night to pee at least once, twice usually.
Twice?
Yeah. Well, I have a lot of wine before bed.
I think that would affect my sleep so much. Like I get up once.
It does. Yeah, it does.
It annoys me.
And like I'll go like. I will make it a point to like not turn on the light. I just go do my business, go back to bed. Okay, back to sleep. Now I'm awake.
The littlest sounds like take me off. And, I obsess over them.
Dang it.
I can't go back to sleep.
You know what probably one of my biggest problems is, and this has just happened like over the last few years, is at nighttime is when my anxiety kicks up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I'm like, and I don't know why, but I'll just lay there and my brain will start going, and before you know it, I'm just like, meh.
I had a friend of mine suggest like writing down, like before you go to bed, write down those things that are on your mind, write down those lists that you need to do or the things that you need to get done. I will say also, no one wants to hear this, but exercise and eating well definitely help me to sleep as well.
It's true. Like when you are truly physically tired at the end of the day,
physically tired,
that makes a huge difference. Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry. I know a lot of parents struggle, but maybe not struggle, sleeping with, having kids sleep in their bed.
Oh, that's like a whole nother topic.
That's a whole other topic. But I know a lot of friends that have their kids sleep in their bed, and sometimes it's a whole lot easier. Sometimes it's not. But I'm just thinking, what kind of sleep does everybody get if they're sleeping in the same bed?
I can't sleep with kids in my bed.
I can't sleep with kids in my bed. I can't.
Either. When my kids were little and they would come and like, let's say they had a bad dream. Okay, come into bed with me. I'm fine with that for a little while, but after a while, I'm like, okay, let's put you back in your own bed because I will not sleep.
I cannot sleep. I will not let them sleep in the bed because I know it's not going to be good for any of us.
Right?
If Mama doesn't get her sleep, it's just not going to be good.
It's not good for anybody. We were never really big on the kids sleeping in bed with us. Like that just wasn't a thing for us. When they were little, I used to tell them all the time that like your bed is your happy place. This is your bed. This is your space. You get to relax, and it's so wonderful. We love our bed. So it's like I just never saw the need for them to come sleep with us. Again, a nightmare is different.
Yep.
But just on a regular basis, I never really felt like it was necessary. Not my thing.
Another challenge that we do face is like, so Derek will either go in them to like put them down at times, or like the kids will get up and he'll go back and help me and help us to put the kids back down. But then he'll fall asleep in the kids' room.
Oh.
And so like I'm like, what quality of sleep are you getting in there? So
there's a whole nother can of worms there. This is the problem. We're all walking around completely sleep deprived. And you know the other problem too? The kids go to bed and I'm like, okay, me time.
Me time.
So it's like I could go to bed early and catch up on all this sleep that I'm not getting.
Like, but when will I have time to myself? Yeah. This is the time.
When can I watch inappropriate shows?
Yeah, The Bachelorette.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's me time.
It is.
And I end up staying up all night long.
I know.
Of why she didn't pick him. What's wrong with her? Yes.
Does the new season start?
Yes. We don't have a lot of Bachelorette followers. I think.
You know, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Our group. We have a group, Facebook group.
Yeah.
We have a group.
We do.
And we don't have a lot of
Bachelorette people.
Fans.
Yeah, because you posted that thing and like
hey,
nobody said anything.
I was like, hey, where are my people?
Nothing.
What had brought all this up is, well, obviously we're moms with sleep issues, and who doesn't have sleep issues anymore? I feel like Brittany introduced this amazing app. Brittany, take it away.
Calm app. Have you heard of Calm? So Chris started using the Calm app a couple years ago. He was like, let's try this. And I'm like, this is weird. You're basically getting a bedtime story every night when you go to bed. And honest to God, it works so good.
I don't know what everybody else's bedtime routine is. I know ours is not the same as that. I tend to go to bed a lot earlier than what Derek does. And so I love that you guys are doing that together.
I have some running jokes with some of the narrators and some of the stories, because some of them are kind of silly, like, and they've got like kid ones on there, which is really neat.
Which I love.
Yeah, which I love that. Kids are used to going to bed with their TVs. Okay, you have your opinions. I know a lot of people are very anti-TV in the bedroom.
We have iPads.
Yeah, I mean, I have rules, but ultimately, like, I let them have TV when they're going to sleep at night. And when we first moved, obviously our TVs weren't hooked up yet. So instead I pulled up on Reagan's computer. I'm like, do a sleep story. So like you can search on YouTube for sleep stories, and you'll actually like be able to pull up YouTube videos of like nice, calm, quiet, go to sleep stories. And I was so excited for her to do it, because I'm like, you're gonna love this. You're gonna sleep so good. Like,
okay, so are you listening to it on your phone then?
It's, yeah, we listen to the one on the app.
On the app. So
yes.
then when the story ends, it automatically just shuts off. You don't have to worry about turning it off.
There's nothing you gotta do. Some of them are like 40 minutes long, which is, to me, is great, especially on nights where I'm like, I feel very awake, like I need that extra time. I don't have to worry about it running out before I'm asleep. And I can just, I turn it on, and as long as you like listen to the story, like don't let your mind wander, listen to the story, and I'm telling you, you fall asleep fast. There's one by Matthew McConaughey that is fantastic. Because it's Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey.
Right? His voice is very relaxing.
Well, hello there. I'm Matthew McConaughey.
And another one is called Journey to the Stars by LeVar Burton. Do you remember LeVar Burton?
No.
Reading Rainbow.
Oh.
Okay, so growing up, we watched Reading Rainbow in school, like all the time. And so I love his, not that I love the story so much, but I just love his voice.
I'm LeVar Burton, and for tonight's sleep story, I'll be your ship's captain on a journey through the wondrous worlds of our very own solar system.
Yeah.
It makes me happy, so that's another one. And then there's another one that Mandy Moore did.
Okay.
That's also very relaxing, called Adrift in a Dream. It's just a happy story, and it's calm. And we have like our favorite, Chris and I both have people that we both like, our favorite narrators that have multiple stories. They have it broken down by trains, travel, fiction, non-fiction.
This sounds fabulous.
Yeah, I recommend it for all.
Now just know you are not alone in your sleep situations, and people struggle and they deal in different ways. You gotta do what works for you.
Yes. And if that is melatonin, don't feel bad about it.
It works for me.
And the kids.
And the kids. See this episode.
Right. Yeah.
Where's your phone? Where's your phone? We need to film the behind the scenes. And so, do you have your phone? Because mine's over there taking a selfie that I didn't mean to
It's doing reels.
It's doing reels. Oh, reels, a whole nother thing.
That's the camera.
The behind the scenes. Check out our behind the scenes. Check out my treadmill over here with the shirts hanging off. Yep.
Because that's really what it's good
that's really what it's good for.
And then this is my view. And then
and my view. Okay.
Yep.
Hey, girl. Okay.
And this is this is what we do.
And this is talk to the hands. Talk
Cheers.
to the hands.
And this is not coffee.